Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and thank you for sharing the videos and comments. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about co-parenting with a narcissist post separation, and this I mean if you divorce, right after you divorce, or right after the relationship is over. There's a whole lot of things that happen during this period of time, because it's kind of very delicate. Whether they left you or you left them, that's that a time where you're trying to make sense of what is going on and kind of readjust or come to understand what just happened. So if they left you and you are in that sorry state of feeling sorry for yourself and everything, that's how they expect you to be. They want you to stay in that state. Now, if you are in that state and you didn't make any attempt to reconnect or try to get them back or try to fix the problem, you would have caused a narcissistic injury. I know it's crazy. They are the ones that left the relationship. But if you made no attempt to reconnect, if you kind of sat by yourself, trying not, decided not to do anything and said, okay, I guess they left, and trying to, start licking your wounds and trying to find some way to make sense of what just happened, you've wounded them, because now you are supposed to be coming after them. And if you make any attempt whatsoever trying to put your life in order, which can also mean you keeping quiet and trying to figure your way out of this mess, you've already injured them too. And if you left the relationship, you are enemy number one. If you're the one that divorced, if you're the one that left, you are enemy number one. You have wounded them greatly. So there's bullseye on you, So, but regardless, whether you left or they left you, and you make any kind of change away from them, they are hurt. So that means during this period, there's a whole lot of attack going on. That's why I wanted to concentrate on this, because so many things happen here. Expect to have a whole bunch of verbal abuse, a whole bunch of insults. I mean below the belt insults. If you have any problem, if you are at some point depressed in your life, if you are at some point bullied, all those things are coming out in this period. They're going to use all of that. Let's say you were you couldn't have a child, or you're trying to have a child, trying to have a baby with, they're going to come at you with that. Or right, obviously whenever they jump out of the relationship, they are jumping into the next one. So you, being a normal human being, probably self-reflecting at this point. So obviously you're not in another relationship. They're going to use that status as well to come at you. At this point, they've hired flying monkeys. These are the people that sympathizing with them. So they're going to dispatch all of these people to come and monitor your movement, report back, or trying to get information, obviously get information from you to take back to the narcissist, or trying to without even knowing, or trying to hearing from your side, obviously sided with the narcissist. So they are the people that will try to crucify you without really hearing what your side is. So all those people will be dispatched at this. This is a period that all of them are dispatched. So you're going to have maybe some friends, even some of their family members, even some of your own family members, depending on, how close you are to them. So it's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of stalking that's going to happen. And that's whether it is stalking you, where physically driving around, or social media. And this is why I said, once you come out of this, shut all that thing down, close all that down. Don't even have any kind of, pretty much diminish the number of ways anybody can access what you're doing. So try to limit the number of ways anybody can have access to you. Like I said, disengage from social media, at least right after, for a while, right after this happens, disengage. Expect to have some kind of random calling. Mine had like calls from almost all the 50 states. You know, and they're calling back to back too, you know, so it's not like taking a break. So you have the same set of numbers or computer generated numbers calling you, and you see your call log is like, wow, you know. So do yourself a favor and don't even answer any calls that are coming, you know, that you don't know. There's no point. And of course, if you can get all your communication after during this period in writing, this will be most helpful. Get everything during at this period, during, you know, in writing. This will help you ignore some things, you know. And I was going to talk about this in my knock files on Friday, but I had to open like a folder in my email where any email that's coming to me from him, I automatically move it over there. Like I don't even read it, you know, because at that point I know I'll be tempted to reply, and you know, you're going to be triggered because we are still healing. So there's going to be something that's said and you have to address it. You have to say something. So I knew myself, so I opened a folder. I wouldn't even look at it. A matter of fact, some of them I'm just seeing now, you know, 2 years after, and it's a good thing I didn't look at it then, because considering what I'm seeing happening now and what was written there is really funny, you know. So, but if you have a folder, move that out, move all that emails or whatever it is from there. You don't need to that folder. You don't even have to read it. At this point, you know, I think I mentioned this when I said divorcing the narcissist. You have to watch out for your credit. They're gonna pop up with the credits. Change the passwords to your bank account. You know, you don't even know what they have or do not have. Change a password to your bank account. So many things are going to be happening now in this period. So if you have what do you call it, WhatsApp, you might be some kind of tracking thing. There was one of mine where every conversation on the WhatsApp thing, that he was seeing it live. So you might want to check that. A way to check it where you can tell if somebody is reading off what you're writing, you know. Check on that. Check on your phone. You know, if they're leaving the house or you are staying in the house, look around. You know, I know this is crazy, but look around. There's so many weird things that's going to be happening in this period, because this is the period that you are trying to get yourself together, figure out whether they discarded or you discarded them. You're trying, at this period, for everybody, you're trying to make sense of what happened and then trying to find a way to move forward. That period as well for them is attack period. This is the heavy attack is right here, because you left them, you wounded them. They left you and you don't try to reach out to fix it. Which is funny, even if you reach out to fix it, this is a time for them to obviously do what they do, more damage and put you down more, get some more fuel from you, you know. So it's funny. So, but even if you decide, okay, well, they left me, and then I guess that's what it is. I got to go do what I need to do now, and don't reach out. Then they're injured as well, you know. So post separation, post breakup, post divorce, that's couple of months or so right after is very crazy. You be ready for anything. They're gonna come at you with different things. They're gonna come at you with everything that you've shared during that marriage or during that relationship. You have a hard time having children, or you still single. They're gonna come at you with everything, you know. So hopefully, you expecting that this will happen, you will not be too traumatized, especially if you're coming out of it. You know, some of us have already been through that crazy, you know, that crazy storm. If you're still coming out, and if you get ready and expect the worst to happen around this period, around that period, before they ease off. And it doesn't even matter if they have a new supply, because at the time this was going on for me, the new supply was around. it still didn't matter. It didn't stop the 3 a.m. Text messages, but you know, at the time I still had a text message before I blocked him there. It still didn't stop the emails. By the time I switched to emails, it didn't matter. There was still calls and calls at random hours of the day. You know, so expect that to happen and be prepared for it, and not be shocked, and not bother answering calls or random numbers and be saying hello, hello, hello. No, don't even bother. If you don't know the number, don't even answer. If they send you emails, you know, find a folder and stash that. Don't even read it. If you're gonna, you will be triggered. So you will be triggered to do something, say something, and it continues because you engage. You're providing supply. If you're triggered, now you're pushing yourself back from, you know, moving towards healing, because that's where you're supposed to be going. You know, so expect so many things. They'll probably be interviewing your friends and all that stuff. That's why I say during the smear campaign, hopefully when you during the smear campaign, you know who is who, so you know who to keep close to you, and those you don't even need to bother, because so many things. Yeah, so many things will be happening in this period, you know. But yeah, just want to let you guys know this, you know, for some of my subscribers that are still coming out of it, you're preparing to come out of it, to expect this, you know, and not be too shocked, because I think if we see it coming, you know, we can, you know, prepare, you know, at least get the mind, you know. I don't think anything really gets you prepared for the limit, or how low these people can go when it comes to this. So, summary: whether they discarded you or you discarded them, at that period, if you're not reacting the way they choose for you to react, which if they discarded you, you're supposed to come to, you know, begging and trying to get them back. If you decide to keep on your own and, like, you know, try to move on with your life, sort of, yes, you've wounded them. Of course, if you left them, definitely wounded them. So the attack will be vicious. It's that simple, you know. All right, guys. Well, thank you for subscribing, and like, share, comment, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.